Hello, Huntington Beach. Welcome to Capone's Kitchen again. Today is Sunday. Thanks for being here with me. We're doing two different dishes today. Champota, a southern dish, kind of like minestrone. We call it minestrone too. Champota. Excellent dish, all vegetable. You can prepare it in advance. You can serve it room temperature with a nice, with a very nice ciabatta bread or focaccia. The crustier bread better. We posted the recipe for the champota. We are doing potatoes. I diced them up already. Yellow bell pepper, red bell pepper, zucchini, yellow squash, eggplant. I like to leave some skin on. That's where all the flavor is. Peeled garlic, diced onions, white onions. I have green pepper, hot. You can use red chili flake, of course. I'm using these two. Of course, I'm not gonna use both of them. I'm just gonna use a little bit of each. Basil from the garden in the back. We have a little garden in the back. Fresh oregano, cento, tomato, capers. These were the requirement for the first dish, which is called champota, and we're gonna move to the second dish we're doing. I've diced the onions very fine. I'm doing a puttanesca with cod fillet, fresh cod fillet. Please don't ask me what puttanesca means. I don't want to share that on the media. You can research that yourself. Some anchovy fillet, capers. I rinsed the capers already. And my cod fillet. I have everything we need. We're not doing any pasta. You could use the champota, make it, and toss it with the pasta you want. You can make the puttanesca sauce and mix it with the pasta instead of the fish. You can do both. So it will be great. So we're gonna start with our champota and then move to our cut puttanesca. While the champota is cooking, potatoes might take a little bit longer than other vegetables. This dish can be prepared either with more broth, which we're gonna use the tomato broth, or you can make it a little bit to the drier side and use it as a side vegetable. Very similar to the French dish ratatouille. Now, this dish is from the southern of Italy, Sicilian dish, Calabria. Beautiful dish, very authentic. Puttanesca from the Naples, beautiful dish as well. If you like anchovies, puttanesca is an amazing dish. You can make amazing pasta with. So I'm gonna start with my champota first. I'm gonna put some olive oil, about half a cup. I'm gonna use 4 garlic cloves. All right. I'm gonna add my onions as well. Also my potatoes. Potatoes is the one that takes longer. As soon as the onion releases its juice, I'm gonna start adding my potatoes. So what I'm gonna do with this dish, I'm gonna make it on a less brothy side and use it as a side dish, as a vegetable dish for my cod fillet. The cod fillet, when I prepare it, you can stick it in the oven and finish it in the oven, or you can just use a pan, put the lid on, and finish it on your stove top, whichever you prefer. Now my garlic is ready. I add my potatoes. I usually open this up and take the seed out, but since I'm not going to use a lot, make sure you wash your hand after this. They both are very spicy. Italian long peppers are very spicy. You can also use red chili flakes in here, that's fine. I'm going to salt it. Pepper it as well. I'm gonna turn this, guys. All right, now I'm gonna move to my cod fillet. About 1/3 of a cup of good extra virgin olive oil is very important. You can also use minced garlic, whichever is available. At this time, for the cod puttanesca, I'm gonna add my anchovies. Also, so we're gonna announce our last week winner for the basket that Melissa's produce has been given away. They've been very generous on doing this. We have one more basket with them. They were committed to do 5 baskets. We're on number 4, which the winner for that was Miss Carrie Rubino. Miss Carrie Rubino, and we are going to give her basket this week. I'm gonna go with my eggplant in there. With my zucchinis. Yellow squash, yellow bell, and red bell. We're gonna turn that.
Is this fully vegetarian?
Fully vegetarian, yes. Like I said at the beginning, you can use this as a side dish for your meat or fish or even steak. We're gonna put this aside, put it on low heat to cook. I'm gonna move to my puttanesca sauce. You know, you could use fresh tomato in the puttanesca sauce. You could use canned tomatoes, whichever you prefer. Even in the ciabatta, you can use fresh tomato as well. So I'm gonna break these babies in pieces, about the can.
Jan is asking, what's your favorite brand of olive oil?
The one I use at the restaurant is called Cenco, C-E-N-C-O. It's a great quality. I use that one, but there are many good ones. To me, olive oil, darker green in color is the best. And I like the good smell of the olive oil. So I'm gonna pepper my puttanesca sauce. I'm gonna put red chili flake in there. About a teaspoon. On both dishes, if you don't like to have it spicy, you don't have to. In the puttanesca, since I'm using anchovies, which is salty, I'm using capers. Always make sure you rinse your capers. And I'm using Kalamata olives. They all salty. And due to that is better to not use too much salt. Just a touch of olive oil. I'm sorry, white wine. Any good drinkable wine is good for cooking. So don't go on an inexpensive wine. All right. I'm gonna move this back and turn it. And now I'm gonna add my tomatoes. And I'm gonna use some of the broth on this. Some of the tomato juice. You can always add more if it's needed. I'm gonna put my Kalamata olives in my puttanesca sauce. If you want to have your champota with more broth, you can add some water to it. I'm adding some of this beautiful tomato broth. You can add marinara. All right. Now I'm going back to my puttanesca sauce. And here is my codfish. I'm gonna salt them. Remember, in the puttanesca we have anchovies, Kalamata olives, we have capers. They all on the salty side, so please, if you like your food salty, go for it. I was raised in a family that my parents never used a lot of salt. So if you have dined with me at my restaurants, my food is never salty, always flavored perfectly, and there is many things you can give flavor to your dish rather than salt. I like a lot of pepper, as you see. So I put my codfish in there. Perfect. All right. Now we're gonna go to the garden, get some oregano for.
We apologize, we lost connection due to the heat of the phone. This one happens only in Hoover Dam, and we experienced a high heat right here in the kitchen, so we deeply apologize for the inconvenience. We lost the connection. Dino?
Hey, welcome back. Apologize. Hot days and the phone got overheated. So I stopped everything. I haven't moved forward without you. So here we are back. We have the champota. And my codfish fillet, puttanesca. I'm gonna turn them back on because I turned them off waiting for us to get back online. So, Alfredo, just come close and
Yeah, not that close because the phone is gonna.
Alfredo had his equipment close to the fire, to the flame, and it got overheated. Apologize. So, on my puttanesca, I'm gonna take a little bit of the broth, put it on the fish. And I'm gonna put the lid on a low heat. Let it cook. Takes about 7-8 minutes. My champota is doing well. I'll put the lid back on that. I'm gonna go to my basil. The basil needs to be added to champota. Different part pronounce it differently. Champota, champota. So I'll put my basil in there. Toss it one more time. It looks a lot like ratatouille, huh? put the lid on. Let the baby cook for about 5 minutes. Champota is ready shortly. I am going to put some olive oil on my ciabatta bread if you want to use bread with that. Have it ready to go in the oven. You can almost, also do it in a pan. Just do it in the pan since I didn't tell you guys to turn on your oven. So I'm gonna use my French pan. I'm gonna check on my puttanesca. Put some sauce on the fish. The fish is already getting close to be ready.
Stay far away, 'cause it's gonna overheat again.
Some sauce on the fish to have your fish moist and light. My champota is ready. How you know it's ready? You take a potato, which takes the longest to cook. If it mashes easy, that means it's ready. Maybe a couple more minutes. You just turn them a little bit. Put the lid back on. The pan for the ciabatta bread is ready. So we're almost ready to go. To dish our plates up. I hope you enjoyed watching this. Remember, this is the last time Melissa Produce Company is doing a basket for us for our winner. As you see my ciabatta, I could do it in the pan. Just put a little bit of olive oil on it, put it on a low heat, you're set. So the best way to make sure your fish is cooked, with a fork, you go right in. I would say 2-3 more minutes is done. My champota is ready. I'm gonna turn off my champota. I'm gonna bring it to you since you can come to the flame. Here you go, champota. Nicely done. A lot of people just make that and just dip bread inside. Dip the bread in the broth. So I'm going back to my plate. All right. Beautiful. Look at that. My bread is ready. There you go. All right.
Can't get any better than this.
Yeah, yeah. Beautifully done, Giambotta. Now, our fish is ready as well. Both ended being finished at the same time. The timing in the kitchen is very important. So the Giambotta, you could make it in advance, leave it on your stove, keep the lid on, do your other things, go back to it, serve it. Beautiful. And your fish, beautiful puttanesca sauce. Put some fresh oregano on top. All done. Our dishes are ready for this week. Codfish puttanesca and Giambotta. Another thing you could have done if you wanted to serve at home, or what I would do in the restaurant, I would put the Giambotta on the side. There you go. Beautiful dish prepared for you to enjoy. Again, back to the spices. If you like to have it spicy, you can just adjust the spices, like the chilies that I used, or the red chili flake that I used. If you want it more spicy, use more. If you want it less spicy, use less. So here we go. I hope you enjoyed watching. As you see the fish, the fork easily goes in. That means it's cooked.
Let's see.
Not
Let's
too
see.
dry.
Wow.
Not too dry.
Where's the vino? Where's the vino? I'll give you a glass of wine.
Well, since it's white fish, I'm having it with a nice glass of Pinot Grigio. Wow, this is great. Salute, buon appetito, and I hope you enjoy. And thanks for watching today. So today, this last week, Kerry McPhee Rubino, one of our greatest customers, we have many of you. Ooch. We have many of you, but Miss Kerry McPhee Rubino was a machete.
It was a machete.
Kerry McPhee Rubino won the last week, which was the stuffed zucchini, no, also the meal, and the zucchini was another person that we announced last week. Yes, and then this next week is the last one for the codfish puttanesca and Giambotta. So please participate, send us a picture, we will announce the winner. From then on, we will be announcing what the gift is gonna be. Either a bottle of wine or a gift certificate to Capone's or the Black Trumpet or whatever. Maybe it's someday a trip to Italy. Thanks for watching today. Enjoy, salute, and we see you next week at Capone's Kitchen. Ciao, arrivederci.
The zucchini, the announcement. Who won the zucchini? People ask.
The last week was the zucchini, so Carrie McBee Rubino won it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's okay, Rubino.
Yeah. Her basket just arrived. She needs to stop by and pick it up.
Okay.
And we have one more basket with Melissa's, like I said. So if please participate, send a picture, and we will announce this week, which is the last basket. And then from then, we could give you a nice bottle of wine,
Slender
slender, or
and routes.
anything, you know.
Machete.
Yeah. So please, thank you very much for watching. Enjoy and have a great Sunday. Ciao.
There you go. Who's ready to eat? I am ready. Ciao and see you next time.